Hello, I'm Valerie Shea, and I'm here to tell you about how to navigate Moodle as a student. So the first thing I want to do is draw your attention to the Google or any kind of web browser you'd like to use. We have Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, Internet Explorer, Microsoft Edge, and Apple Safari. The first thing you want to do is access Moodle. So what you would do is go up here to the URL, make sure you're not in the search bar, but you're in the URL, and you're going to type in moodle.successedu.online. So it's moodle.successedu.online. Once you access that, you will have our homepage, and you'll notice that we have all three brands, our Northwest College, our Nevada Career Institute, and our Glendale Career College. And then you're going to go ahead and log in. So for today's purposes, I'm going to log in as a student. You'll see that this is my student username, which is all lowercase letters, very important. And then my password, which has to have one uppercase, one number, and one special case, as well as lowercase letters, up to 8, or at least 8. Okay, you can also hit remember username if you'd like the computer to go ahead and save your login so that you don't have to remember it. Also, up here, you'll notice that you can bookmark a favorite to this website so that next time you log on to this browser, it'll automatically take you to this address. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and log in. Once I'm logged into Moodle as a student, I can see up here, I have my name. And if once you click on your name, you have a drop-down menu. In this drop-down menu are several different areas that you could go to. You can go to your dashboard. That's going to show you your past, present, and future courses. Your profile, which we're going to go to in just a moment. Your grades, these are your overall grades. So for any courses that you've already completed in Moodle, these grades will be here. But the best place for you to find your end of term grades is in your student portal, which we'll go over. You also have messages. These are notifications that other students or instructors mostly write to you. They all are right here. So you can see that Success Student has 12 messages. If I click on them, I can see that they're from different professors, of different programs. Additionally, I have, let's see what else is in there. I have my preferences and my logout. All right, I'm going to go ahead and click on profile. Your profile is very important to you as a student because this is how we communicate with you. This is how we call you, contact you. Additionally, it's important that you upload a picture of yourself. We do prefer that you don't use like an image of a car or a flower or your pet, but instead that it's you. And so I'm going to show you how you can do that. What you would do is you would click on Edit Profile. And you'll see that you have your first name, your last name, and here is your email address. This email address is very important. It's important that you check it often, multiple times a day if possible. This is our #1 way of communicating with you. Additionally, scroll to the bottom of the page and we have different items down here that you can obviously add if you'd like, but we really would like it if you did update your phone number and your address, okay? Because these are very important to us as a means of communication. If you want to add a picture, you can see here that I've uploaded this picture. So what I would do is I'll go ahead and delete this one so I can show you how to add that. Scroll to the bottom. My picture is gone. So I'm going to select this little piece of paper with the folded down corner. This dog-eared paper is what you're going to click every time you're asked to submit an assignment. So you will click here. It's going to ask, what do you want to do? Well, I want to choose a file. It's going to say, where do you want to choose your file? Well, I'm going to go to my pictures because I'm uploading a picture. And I'm going to find the picture that I would like to upload. Now you'll see that this one's sideways. The reason is I tried to upload it, but it was just too big, so I had to crop it. And then once I cropped it to this size, it went in just fine. So after I click it, I'm going to click upload this file, and voila, it's there. Okay, so I'm going to update my profile. And now when I log in, my teacher now has a face to a name, and you know, we just get to know each other a little bit better with the visuals. Okay, so with that being said, I want to go back to our home page. So one way to do it is just to click right here where it says home. And now I'm back at the Moodle landing page where I was when I first logged in. Remember, up here is where my name is. These are where my notifications are. Let's stay on this side of the Moodle page. You will see that we have some countdowns happening. We have a student orientation happening in 24 days, 19 hours, well, 19 days. Oh, I'm not sure. 24 days, 19 hours, 24 minutes, and 16 seconds. Yeah. And we also have our virtual commencement ceremony happening in 32 days, 4 hours, 24 minutes, and 7 seconds. So you can keep track of, you know, important events that we're having. Now, do know that you are required to attend virtually one of our student orientations, or if we're back on campus, that you attend one of our student orientations. This is also where you get your student ID card and you learn all about our philosophy and our purpose and lots of activities, and it's really a fun event. Okay, down here we have our references. The community references link is where you can go for any kind of community support, mental health issues, food drives, things like that. Just, you know, links for things in the community. We have IT support for students is right here. And then we also have Moodle support. So people might ask, what's the difference? So the difference is this. IT can help with anything IT related hard, like your computer, your Wi-Fi, your internet connection, your camera, your mic, things like that. Moodle support is anything with Moodle. You can't log into your class. You're not enrolled in your courses that you should be. You can't see your grades, things like that. Okay. Underneath that, we have college catalog. So if you're enrolled in Northwest College, this is your catalog. If you're in Glendale Career College, this is yours. And of course, Nevada Career Institute, that one's yours. We have our student orientation handbook right here for everyone. And the very important student portal. Your student portal is where you're going to go to make your payments for your tuition, see your final grades, those kind of things. This is your official record. Okay, if you want to access Moodle on your cell phone, it's absolutely doable. What you would do is go to your app store on your cell phone, download the current version of Moodle, and then make sure you include the entire URL. That means begin with the HTTPS and end with the word Moodle / or /. Okay, very important that you put the entire URL in and then just log in as usual. This just shows you who's online at any given point. Let's see. Okay, that's everything on the left. Let's go to the right. On the right-hand side of your Moodle homepage is we have home. That's where we are. This button will always take you back to this page. Underneath that, we have our dashboard. Our dashboard is a place where we house our courses, but this is what I wanted to show you. So I can sort by courses and I can see my past, present, and future courses on this link. It looks like I have no upcoming, oh, sorry, I'm in the wrong one. There's my courses. I have what's in progress now. So I'm currently in this course. What are my future courses? I'm nothing yet. And my past courses. What have I already taken and completed? Okay, if I go back to timeline, however, and if your instructor is using the Moodle calendar, then you'll have assignments that'll be due. So I can go in here and I can see, well, what are my assignments due for this course? It looks like I don't have any assignments due. Okay, that's good. All I need to do is go back one. So I'm going to go ahead and go back. And now I have, it looks like if I go to abbreviation, week 1 is due. So let me go ahead and click on add submission. Remember earlier I told you all you have to do to upload is use this dog-eared piece of paper. So let me show you how that would work with a document. So I need to do my week 1 abbreviations. I'm going to download this document onto my computer. I'm going to save it. So let's go ahead and enable editing here. I'm going to go ahead and do my assignment, and then I'm going to save it. So I'm going to save it as just in my download folder for right now. But it would be wise to have a folder for each one of your courses on your desktop, right? Okay, so now I'm saved it. I'm gonna assume I did all my abbreviations. I know what all these terms mean. And now I'm gonna go and I'm gonna submit it. So I would click on this dog ear. I'm going to choose a file. Now I remember I saved it in my download file and I saved it as week 1 abbreviations. So I click it, click on open, and I'm just gonna upload the file. Now, depending on your instructor, you may have a few more items. This instructor does not, but some professors will make you say that, yes, this is your own work. Yes, you're submitting it, right? And some are just, nope, one time you submit it, come down to the bottom, and it says that you still can make changes to your submission. So that's great. I can go back in and I can edit it. Some will say, no, you cannot go in and make any more edits. It's once you submit it, it's submitted, okay? All the information is here, and this is for your protection. It's also for the instructor. We know the due date is May 20th, which is in 3 days and 3 hours. Today is Monday the 17th, and I already submitted it. So I am ahead of the game, right? Okay, so that is how you make a submission in Moodle. That's one way. Another thing I want to show you is back over here. Let's go back to the home page. And you have badges, competencies, and grades. So badges and competencies, we don't really use those in Moodle, but we do use the grades. So if I were to click on grades, I can see what my grade is currently right now in this Northwest College West Covina MA course. I'm doing really well. I don't have any grades because they don't really exist. But if I did have grades, they would all be right here. My course total, and it's your responsibility to make sure that you are passing your classes, that you're monitoring your grades. And if something doesn't look right, you ask your instructor about it, and maybe, say, can you consider looking at my grade? Something seems off, because we make mistakes, right? So this is where you can find your grades. And let's go into this course. So now I'm in the course. Again, on the right-hand side of your course is all your contact information. You'll notice that you have your instructor. This is Manara McCobb, and she has a Remind app as well. So she's given you this way to contact her as well. You have your campus director, Aldwin, and you have his email address right here. You have your registrar, your student services, your student portal link, the campus phone number, the student IT help desk. Remember, this is for anything with hardware, computer issues. And then you have your Moodle support, which is for anything related to Moodle, Zoom, things like that. Okay, speaking of Zoom, inside every single course, you will have a Zoom classroom link. Simply click on the link and it's going to open up a secondary box. Oftentimes it says open Zoom meetings. Now, if I click on this, it's going to kick me out because I'm in a Zoom recording, but you would just click on it. And if the instructor has already logged in, then you'll just go right into the course, or you'll go into a waiting room until they invite you in. If you happen to log on before your instructor, then it just tells you, please wait until the host, lets you in. Okay, so that's how you get into your course right here through this link. You don't need a password, you don't need a passcode. It just lets you right in. Underneath the Zoom link, you will find a syllabus. The syllabus for every single course is listed. The syllabus has contact information, course hours, policies. It has the textbooks that are required. It has the grading scheme. And then we have what's called our online course etiquette and expectations. These are very important, especially in a hybrid class. When you're using your computer, you're facing the computer and the computer is not looking up at the ceiling, right? Also that you're paying attention, you're engaged, you're only gonna get out of a course what you put into it, so that you're not cooking dinner or driving, you're not running errands, you're actually sitting down and you're paying attention to the course. That is our expectation. We also have a student portal PowerPoint. So this is if you're having issues accessing your student portal, you can go right here and take a look at this PowerPoint. And then there is a link here to show you how to do it. So you've got your visual and your written learners. Okay, and then every class is set up a little bit differently, but you have links, you have videos. Anything with a green puzzle piece means that this is an external product that we are using. So you'll probably have to have a resource code in your textbook, or a code that your instructor will give you to be able to access these materials. You have links, you have discussion boards, you have the academic progress and grades. This basically tells you that, keep up with your grades, monitor them, be responsible for your grades so that you know what your grade is for the entire course, and that you can take action in due time if you need any kind of remediation or tutoring, that you're well aware of it and that you're on top of it, that you're responsible for your education, right? Week 1, and then this particular course is set up very linearly. You have objectives and chapters and dictation and skills lab, and then you have what kind of test competencies you're going to do. See this icon here with it's a person's hand and a piece of paper. These are all those assignments that you're going to upload, like I showed you with the dog-eared piece of paper. Okay, so all these are assignment links. Okay, with that, we're going to conclude the overview of Moodle. I thank you.